Hey guys, it's been a while, but at the same time it feels like winter came out of nowhere, right? Makes you just want to bundle up somewhere and do nothing. Or read some manga in my case. Through the power of gift cards, I was actually able to do just that, and get myself some nice additions to the collection. Quite an eclectic catch this time. That's why I thought it'd be fun to just chill out and go over each one in a video this time. Starting with the Certified Cum series, we have Yuri Camp Volume 9, just in time for the second season of the anime, coming just weeks away. But we're here to talk about manga, so let's do that. As always, Afro's levity and love for the outdoors is embodied through each of the girls of the Outdoors Club. This time, their adventure takes them to the Izu Peninsula, as a reward for their hard work finishing up final exams. By now, the group more or less knows each other, so seeing their hijinks and fun come through each of the panels really puts a smile on my face. What's so great about Yuri Camp is that it's an endorsement for the outdoors, and a cookbook, as well as a travel itinerary, all wrapped up with some goofy, down-to-earth narration. I too was able to visit some of the spots mentioned with the help of Google Street View. Of course it's not as good as the real thing, but hey, at least I saved my airfare. So next up is a work that's definitely tougher to talk about, but I think is still much appreciated. The third book in the series, sparked from the half manga, half diary, My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness, comes Solo Exchange Diary Volume 2. Once again, Nagata Kabi allows us a look into her life as she deals with depression, alcoholism, and the meaning of success after the initial publication and rising sales of her manga. Her experiences are definitely heavy and can be difficult to read through for those who have had or are currently struggling with these same issues. But one can see small signs of improvement, even if it's bit by bit, which really lets you appreciate the amount of thought that's been put in expressing this life exactly as she's felt it. Reflecting on it, her own experiences can be understood not only in the context of contemporary Japan, but anywhere in the world really. Hopefully in facing these feelings of isolation, anxiety, and dread, people can find solidarity in knowing that they aren't really alone in confronting them. Now here's another manga diary that's very, very honest about its subject. This one's made me laugh, but then think. This short, one-volume story deals with a married couple having issues with, let's say, personal intimacy, and it had me from the moment it had faces like this showing up in the panels. Before all the exaggerated expressions and schoolyard jokes, the comedy is rooted in common anxieties women face, whether it's from societal expectations based on physical attractiveness, not being heard by your partner, and what a romantic relationship really entails. Even if the issue might be about sex, the underlying problems run deep. It might take you a maximum 40-50 minutes to get through it, but it's going to stick with you for a while. The honesty and direct way it approaches the subject can be felt with each word, but especially at the end, in her small words of encouragement for couples who find themselves where she was. No advice is given, as she recognizes each couple as different, but has faith that open and sincere understanding will win out. Last up, we have Dora Hedoro. All I can say is Dora Hedoro. Alright, video's over, thanks for watching. Okay, seriously though, where do I begin? Grotesque? Chaotic? Completely unrestricted? Wrap all those words into a single screen, and that'll start to paint the picture. Make no mistake though, there's no problems in reading it. All that you need to know about the world and its characters is clear on the page in black ink. Whole is the place, and it's a harsh town with harsher denizens. Among them are Kaiman and Nikaido, a spiky-headed, dual wielder of knives, and a martial artist who happens to own a restaurant called The Hungry Bug. How appetizing. When Kaiman's not mooching off the kitchen supplies, or slacking off at his part-time job, he's slicing through mysterious sorcerers in order to find out the truth of why he's here and why he's a lizard. Those with a faint heart deserve a fair warning. There is a lot of blood and gore. Still, I was glued to the pages. With such a simple premise, it really takes a seat back and allows the charismatic characters to just go out there and be themselves. Just doing their stuff, surviving in what is objectively a shithole. One thing to note is the good control of panels. Sometimes going from 15 individual ones all the way up to a 2-page spread, really keeping the flow of visual content enticing and fresh. By the end of the volume, all the major players have stepped up, and leaves me excited for what's going to happen next. That's it for now, and I'll be happy if you picked up even one recommendation that I dropped in this video. But these are all good ones, So there's no need to hold back. Of course, I'm always curious to see your own thoughts in the comments below, so feel free to leave one. Thanks for watching.